might be salvage. You're about to die. You okay? Well, I can answer that. You're not okay. The second you open this door, all the oxygen is going to vent and you're going to suffocate. It'll hurt a lot and your eyes will pop like grapes when the pressure differential gets too harsh. So, here's my plan. When you're ready, open the door and follow me to my oxygen bubble. Sound good? Don't answer. Conserve your oxygen.
Alright, I guess we're following this random lady we saw in the cutscene. And I guess we're on the moon now? That's neat.
Over here.
And now we are suffocating. Press M to access your map. The map shows you many different points of interest as well as specific locations of your waypoint. So yeah, you can have a map here. I think we've already seen it. We just gotta follow Janie here, and apparently we are suffocating. Fun little fact, if you are playing Claptrap, you actually will not be suffocating. This only happens if you play the 5 human characters, so...
This way! Don't think about the grapes thing.
Claptrap's kind of overpowered in this sense. Kinda. I've never been a big fan of his action skill, but still.
Find air. Here, I'll turn on this air dome generator so you can get a breather.
Yeah, so we can activate and deactivate these anytime we want. They'll basically create a small bubble of atmospheric air for us to actually breathe. So that's pretty neat. Doesn't look like anything's over here. Oh yeah, also, moon gravity! Yay! This will be fun. Trust me, it gets a lot better later on.
Nearly there.
It'd be embarrassing if you died now.
Yeah. I think I'd rather die being shot from the moon cannon, to be honest.
Everybody good? Nice to meet ya. I'm Janie Springs, junk dealer. Who are you?
I'm Athena.
Well, hello. So what are you doing here?
We need to get back to Helios Station, but we can't until we take down a jamming signal somewhere on this moon.
A jamming signal? Haven't noticed anything like that. You might want to get to Concordia, a little city run by a fella called the Merif. Got to be somebody there who can help you. You'll need an O2 kit, Oz kits we call them, to survive the journey though. I've got some broken ones stashed nearby, but I can repair them for you. Even if you ain't the breathing type, you'll be glad you've got an Oz kit. Head to these coordinates and clear the place out.
Alright, so as... Oh, you now have a grenade. Press G to throw a grenade. Awesome. But anyway, as Janie said, even if you are playing Claptrap, it's still a good idea for you to have these, well, Oz kits. You'll see why once we actually get them. Also, Janie is actually kind of one of my favorite characters. Why? Well, in case the well hello from towards Athena wasn't any indication, Janie's gay. So that's pretty neat, seeing a canonically lesbian character in this game. I mean, granted, we have Hammerlock before, who is canonically gay as well, but
Don't
still.
die before you pay.
And then we also had a Moxie, who is canonically bisexual. I love this game series for its LGBTQ plus representation. Anyways, we can buy shields here now, but you can see they're really expensive, so... We have capacity, recharge rate, and recharge delay. Capacity is, of course, the capacity of the shield. Recharge rate is how fast it'll recharge. I don't know if it's like 10 per second or something like that. I think it's more than that. And then recharge delay is how many seconds it'll be when your shield breaks before it'll start recharging. So you want a low recharge delay and a high recharge rate and high capacity. These are just pretty generic shields. We get ones that have better effects later on. Well, this 132 one is nice. I think I'll go with this one. Typically, the item of the day is usually going to be the better item or stuff. It's like a really good item, but not all the time. Yeah, I'll go with this one. And we can immediately sell our other shield, and then we can just re-equip the new shield in a second. Like this. Come on, work with me. The GUI can be a little screwy sometimes. And now we can actually buy grenades as well.
Keep you safe in your travels.
Okay.
Good luck.
Anyways, with that all said and done, we were given the mission to go collect an Oz kit. I guess we'll go do that now. Also, another thing you might have noticed, besides the main characters, of course, a lot of the new characters we're going to see around here have some really thick accents. This is because, well, this game was made by 2K Australia, and, well, 2K Australians have an Australian accent, of course. I say thick accents in comparative to me being American, who can't really tell an American accent between any normal talking. Like, I know everyone has accents. I'm not that idiotic, but... Okay, so... if we look at our map, surprisingly, we do not lose air while we're looking at our map, thankfully. Unless you're a multiplayer, in which case it does not pause the game. We need to go over here and pick up some Oz kits. Also, if you want to see how much time you have left to breathe, it just constantly depletes your health over in the lower left corner. We can go to these little air pocket things that will actually heal us back up and refill our air. Looks like we got some monsters over there. Let's see if we can avoid them until... And don't worry about the whole grape thing, or the pressure differential thing. That's not it saying that you'll eventually just die anyways. I guess we gotta fight these guys. These guys are a little scary, honestly. Just this early.
That building used to be in one piece and not lava adjacent. Till the crackening, anyway.
Crackening? That's... So you're not going to explain what the crackening is? We just have to kind of figure that out for ourselves? Okay, then. Alright, calm down, Athena. You'll get your breathing in just a second. Well.
Oh, I forgot I locked it. Whoops. Just punch off the locks with your meat hunks. That's moon for hands.
I mean, I kind of figured. And we're not really using our hands, we're using a freaking sword. Oh yeah, and in case you don't get it, I should probably mention this right now. Each character is, besides the DLC characters, each of the original characters are actually characters from Borderlands 2. Or Borderlands 1, technically, in Athena's case. Because you have Athena, who's from the General Knox DLC from Borderlands 1. You have Nisha, which was the sheriff of... I forget what the town is over in Borderlands 2. It's that Old West town. And then you have Wilhelm, who was that big boss that all the Borderlands 1 Vault Hunters were afraid of. That turned out to actually have been weakened before, so we can get the core over to Sanctuary and all that stuff. And then you have Claptrap, who's actually the exact same Claptrap that we see. That is
Did you
our
kill all
ally.
those baddies for me too? Not excited about being mauled again.
Again, huh? Alright.
Voila! One Oz kit. Great for breathing, double jumping, and slamming enemies. Now, to repay me for saving your life, you're gonna end someone else's. His name's Deadlift. He's nearby, and he's an asshole. He's also got something I'll need to get us into Concordia.
Alright.
You cleared the place out? I'm coming down. Just bring the broken Oz kit to me, and I'll repair it for you.
Alright, sounds good. But yeah, so every character is actually a character that we've seen previously. And like I said, Claptrap's the actual Claptrap that's our ally in Borderlands 2. And it was the same one that started a revolution back in Borderlands 1. Alright, and we got an explosive elemental item. Yay, I guess. I mean... let me see how it feels. It's a little slow, but might be better than the Malawan gun for now. We'll eventually be getting more elemental stuff, and that shield's useless. I might just stick with the shotgun for now. Get air. Well, that was a fun ride. Let's never do it again, ever. Maybe.
Deadlift leads a band of scavengers, scavs, who used to raid the old Dale dig site. Colonel Zarpedon imprisoned them, but they escaped when Dale's digging cracked the moon.
Zarpedon.
Anyway, he's got the Digistruct key for my Zoomy stations. Killing him will get you to Concordia and make my week. Win-win!
Alright, sounds good to me. You have obtained an Oz kit. It provides a supply of O2, which drains in a vacuum and recharges in an atmosphere. While off the ground, press spacebar to boost, burning O2 to glide and maneuver. Tap Z to quickly return to the ground. Hold Z to slam to the ground, causing an impact shockwave around you. So yes, this is basically your way of being able to maneuver the moon gravity a bit easier, because it can be a bit hard to platform sometimes. And I freaking love this. Honestly, it is so fun. And you're able to just run around so quickly. I just love this feature of this game. These little canisters right here that you see the enemies drop, they are O2 canisters, where if you pick them up, they will refill your O2. And hey, we got a level up. Nice. Another thing that I don't think was mentioned regarding the action skills and level ups. When you level up, your action skill will immediately go off cooldown, even if it's active right now. So I can literally use it immediately after it ended right there. But we have our first, or technically second skill point. We are going to put it into Maelstrom. Dealing incendiary or shock damage causes you to gain stacks of Maelstrom. All elemental damage dealt is increased for each stack of Maelstrom. Stacks will decay over time, and this rate of decay increases as you accumulate more stacks. And the Storm Weaving. When you swap weapons, you gain Storm Weaving, increasing your fire rate and elemental effect chance for a short duration. We're going to be getting Maelstrom eventually, but first I'm going to get Storm Weaving. You technically... Okay, so if you want to unlock more of these, you need to actually put skill points in your current tree. You technically do not need to put skill points into the new tree in order to access the next tree. You just need to put in more skill points into the tree. Or I should say, like, branches. You don't need to put skill points into the newest branch in order to access the next branch. You just need to put them in the same tree. I think that makes more sense. Anyways, so now every time we swap weapons, we gain Maelstrom, which increases our, I think they said fire rate and elemental effect chance. So yeah, you don't, when you have an elemental weapon, it doesn't always land its elemental damage or whatever. It has a chance to land it with every shot. Yeah, fire rates. Okay. Anyways, real quickly though, before we continue, you notice that...
Dry as a... If you need to find me, I'll be back at my camp.
You know... Oh, can we... Okay, I guess we can't talk to her now. I guess we gotta wait till she heads back. Anyways... You'll notice that there was an exclamation point above where Janie was, and also she has an exclamation point on the map. That means that she has a side quest for us. Like I said before, I'm going to be trying to do every single side quest because, one, it gives us a ton of experience, and after fighting the final boss without getting into the side quests with a couple friends, yeah, I kind of want to do all the side quests. Plus, also, like I said, money is kind of scarce in this. It's good to have a bunch of money. Gives you experience, it gives you money, and it sometimes gives you some really nice equipment. Alright, I'll meet you guys back over at Janie's place.
Warning, oxygen levels at half.
Alright, you may have heard there that it said warning oxygen levels at half. You actually have a little voice thing that tells you some information about your O2 kit, so you're not constantly looking down at your little O2 meter below your health.
Attention, entering positive atmosphere.
Alright, now can I talk to you again?
There's something you can do for me.
Alright. Land among the stars, shoot for the moon, or something. And Tales from Elpis. Springs may have a hidden talent for entertaining small children. Emphasis on the word may.
I need you to help me.
You can now work on more than one mission at a time. Missions can be marked as active on your HUD, and your HUD will display the waypoints for your active missions. You can change your active mission in the mission log section of your Echo device. Press tab to access your Echo device and highlight the mission, yada yada. So we're gonna guess we'll be starting with Land Among the Stars.
Posters.
I'm sorry?
Did my accent throw you off? I meant to say, I need y'all to help me fix up some inspirational posters, y'all. Donuts, cowboys, homophobia. They sell like hotcakes on the black market, and I've already run out of kitten posters. Head to one of my jump pads.
I forgot that light existed. I enjoy that one a lot. And I'm allowed to laugh at that because I come from the South where that accent's basically parodying, so... I might actually keep the electrified Aegis for a bit. Just because you never know, I might actually need the electrical the explosive damage.
No refunds.
Oh, that shield's in general just better than our current shield. You'll notice by all the green arrows. If you typically see an item that has green arrows across the board, and doesn't really have a secondary... You'll typically see that items with green arrows across the board are going to be better, but you may also want to pay attention to whatever secondary effect they have, if they have one. So, I might grab that. Oh, here we go. We have a secondary effect here. Grants immunity to burn damage. That would actually be really useful if we're coming up against guys that have burn damage. If anything, if you find an item that gives you immunity or resistance to shock, I recommend grabbing that. You'll see later. Let's just select current shield, and let's put on our new shield. Alright. So now, oh yeah, we also have the other, we'll deal with the other side quests once we finish this one up. So we gotta head on over to the jump pad. So the jump pad she was talking about is right over here. Thankfully, we don't have an atmosphere here, but we do have a little air pocket right here to refill our Oz kit.
I've set up a bunch of cameras at the apex of your jump. I just need you to get airborne and say something inspirational. Sorry. Say something inspirational, y'all.
The sky's the limit? Or something?
All right. Cool.
Wow, that
This
didn't even work
time,
properly.
I'll throw up a couple of targets. Try to shoot them before you land, and it'll make for an even better poster. And say something inspirational again.
So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get on this. It automatically... Why does it...
Always hit what you aim at?
Good, good. Now, big finale time. Get into the air, then slam down on that pressure pad by crouching. Then say something cool and look as badass as possible.
Okay, why is the jump pad not working? There we go. Oh, I missed my target entirely. Okay, there we go.
Athena out.
Oh, hey, money.
Alright, that was cool. Now turn on the printer and it should spit out your posters.
Nice. Little thing I should mention about... Little thing I should mention about when you're grabbing items. If you just hold down E, you'll actually grab all the items that you can, instead of just grabbing them one at a time. It's actually a really useful little tidbit that I forgot to share. I do know that in single player, if you already have max ammo for whatever ammo you're grabbing, they won't grab that ammo. But in multiplayer, even if you have max ammo already, yeah, see I held down E there, it didn't let me grab the sniper bullets. But if you were playing multiplayer, they would still let you grab the max ammo, so be careful about that.
Lovely stuff. Come on back.
Be true to whatever. Okay. I don't think that's what we said, but sure, whatever. Weird. That is beautiful.
There was no film in the cameras. Just kidding. Joke. Don't freak out.
Alright, so we have a choice between two different items here for our reward. We have the Freedom Oz Kit and the Invigoration Oz Kit. The Freedom Oz Kit, let's see, has less capacity, same max slam damage. Air boost cost is decreased though, and airborne damage is increased. Yeah, so sometimes you get little buffs if you're actually shooting while you're airborne, which is pretty neat.
Could you get a wiggle on? That drive isn't going to strip itself down.
Shush. And then, let's see, it's like a breath of fresh air. O2 canisters now heal you as well as restore O2. Huh. Okay, so, this is actually a tough decision. I think I'm going to use Invigoration because I like having the ability to just heal on the fly instead of having to, like, stand back and heal or whatever. So, and plus it has a higher O2 capacity, which might make up for the air boost O2 cost, so...
Nah, take your time, mate. I could stand here forever.
Alright, follow your heart. Yukon has motivation.
Deadlift, that guy I asked you to kill, just ordered a bunch of inspirational posters.
I have motivational issues.
Head to his ship and put them up everywhere. Here, take the posters and the delivery confirmation.
Alright, I'll take
Damn grease on everything.
that. And the posters.
I need you to get that delivery confirmation signed before you put the posters up.
Gotcha, gotcha. But we won't be dealing with that for a while. Instead, we have another side quest we gotta take care of. Yeah.
Hey, I got bored one day and started writing children's books, but I lost them. Can you find them for me? You could totes give me some feedback too.
Yeah, sure. I guess we can do that.
If you're sleeping, come see me.
Alright, I just wanted to grab, or see whatever was new in the shops.
Warning, entering vacuum.
Yes, I know we're entering a vacuum. And now we're gonna go look for these children's book stories. This should be interesting. Whenever I think of Pandora, I don't really think of children's books, because it's kind of a very adult place in general. How the hell am I supposed to get that without dying? Oh, Janie, Janie, Janie. Why do you do this to me?
Once upon a time, there was this moon. Then some military dudes came and started mining. They delved all deep and greedy and crap. Moon cracked open, people died, no one lived happily ever after. Finn, what do you think?
Not enough plot.
I'll take it under advisement. I think there might be another one in my old camp. It got overrun by Kragans, They killed her.
In other words, they killed her girlfriend, which sucks. Kragans, I want to kill you even more. I feel bad for you. Alright, there we go. But yeah, I kind of agree with Athena. There needs to be a bit more plot in that one. I would say something else, but I think the children of Pandora have a different upbringing. Just saying. This is cozy. It's literally right next to your actual camp, though.
There once was a Kragan named Flamey. who jumped out of the crack and bit Janie. She blew off its face. Now there's no trace of the Kragan who dared such cockamamie. Well,
Dark, yet satisfying rhyme scheme.
fair enough. Good feedback. Oh, that reminds me though. Flamey's son owes me a life and he's still out there. Track him down and get it for me, yeah?
Okay, I guess we're killing the son of Flamey.
Great sack got big. Kill it.
It's a Kragan, what do you expect? You don't seriously expect them to just stay small the entire time, right?
Vengeance. Look, he must have eaten the last book I wrote.
Oh, we have the grandsons of Flamey. Also, I should probably show you. This is what a grenade looks like. Yeah, they're... oh. They're typically they're best used for if you want to clear out a whole group of enemies instead of trying to deal with them one-on-one. So, at least that's what I use them for. Because they do a huge area of effect damage. You can also get different You can also get different modifications for grenades, which we can talk about later once we actually get them. Let me check the explosive gun compared to this one. It's actually worse. Okay. Another toolkit, and this.
This one is called Baby Kragan Goes on an Adventure. Baby Kragan crawled out of the crack with his mum, Flamey. They saw strange two-legged creatures and thought they must be food. So Baby Kragan and his mum raided the camp. Flamey tore a two-legger up pretty bad, and Baby Kragan killed another one. Then Baby Kragan ran away like a little stupid piece of shit. That one must be corrupted or something, I don't know. Bring those back while I write another one about
How you killed an evil fire monster.
Please, do not.
I'm as dry as a...
I actually really love the interactions between these two. It's actually really funny. Alright, let's just sell all these and 10% to Janie. Once upon a time, a dashing vault hunter straight up murdered a beast that had a lava for brains. The end.
Some publishers are interested, but only if I cut out the parts where people and baby Kragans die. I was like, nah.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. Anyways, with that all said and done, I think this is a good place for us to stop now. We got shot all the way over here to Elpis. No, our objective is to try to find the jamming signal so we can save Helios Station, which I guess canonically we don't know that Helios Station is bad yet. And also we met Janie.
Where'd I leave that thing?
And we did a few side quests, so now we gotta go kill someone to help us finding a jamming signal. We did a whole lot this time around. If you like what I do, subscribe to my channel and follow me on all social media links. All that will be in the description. I'll see you all next time where we go and try to find Deadlift. I'll see you all then.